What's up, Warrior Babes? Nikki here. Happy Saturday. Welcome to our Saturday Warrior Babe Revolution Rally Call. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I hope you guys are having a kick-ass morning so far. Maybe you guys got any workouts, maybe you didn't, but the day is beautiful and you still have the whole day ahead of you. So before we get started, which we will do in just a few minutes, go and leave a comment to the other babes inside of the group and let them know that this call is getting started. And I know I say this every week, but literally this topic today is going to be fucking fire. I am so excited to talk to you guys about it. It's going to really clear your mind and get you to envision the journey that you are going on. You guys know I'm big about mindset. So today is going to be a powerful freaking topic around the mindset arena. So go into the group right now. Tell the babes that we are getting started on this call. Tag your accountability partner that it's something new that we are starting so that you guys can be hold each other accountable and get yourselves on these calls. Go let the babes know that it's getting started, okay? Before we do start, I do want to run through just a few updates with you guys. If you guys are new to Warrior Babe and this is your first time on these calls, welcome. I'm so freaking excited that you guys are here and so excited for you guys to get a dose of these motivational calls that are going to lift you up and power you through the week ahead. We do these calls every single Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys mark in your calendars or you guys set your alarms like for 5 minutes before to get yourself set up, put your headphones in, and get yourself on these calls. You're not going to want to miss them. Trust me. Listening to me every single week just inspire you, motivate you is going to really push you through any low points that you feel during the week, and it's going to give you the motivation to continue on through your journey. This is so important. These calls, the Q&A, everything I'm giving you guys, okay? So again, go tell the babes that we're getting this started. If you guys are new to Warrior Babe, the Revolution Blast Off, these emails are so important for you guys as it's now actually, this is an update that I can share with you guys, I'm building out a 14-day one for you. So every single one of these videos that I'm building for you is going to be an additional piece to the Warrior Babe Revolution. Obviously, these Blast Off emails, but they're going to be all new. And I'm working on this process right now. So if you guys are new and you're just joining in or you've been a Warrior Babe for a little bit, you guys will get all of these new ones I'm building out. But I need to tell you that they are so freaking important. They are packed with this mindset stuff that I'm sharing with you. And mindset is so key to get to where you want to be faster. Like if you can get your mindset right, it's not about diet and exercise. It's not about going in and working out every single day. That's just a small piece of the iceberg. That's just a tip. Beneath the iceberg is all the mindset stuff. And once you can get your mindset wrapped around your journey, you're going to excel and 10x your results that you see. Okay, so that is what I'm building inside the Warrior Babe Revolution Blast Off. Is now 14 days full of all mindset stuff. It's so exciting. And you guys, they're set up for you to have long-term success, to get your mindset right, be sustainable, and have a successful journey ahead. So those are the Blast Off emails. Inside of the app, first, if you guys are new or if you are been a Warrior Babe and you haven't listened to this, go and listen to this after the call today. It's the Warrior Babe Guidelines and Rules. It's in the Warrior Babe Guidelines section. It's going to help you understand the Facebook group, how it works, how to get your questions answered super fast, how to contact myself or the support team if you need anything from the support team. And it's going to tell you about our community leader, Kate. So Kate, if you guys haven't, I'm sure you have, Kate Holly is probably popping up in all your notifications. She's the one answering all of your questions. Kate has been a Warrior Babe for 2 years, almost 3 years now, and she's had amazing success. She's completely transformed her entire body, committed to the long game. Uh-oh. I just had to say thank you. Hopefully it's still working. So she commits to the long game to build the body that she has now. She wants the same success for you guys. So she's in there helping you guys out every single day. So if you have any questions, you can tag her or myself. Now, don't be the person that asks questions that can be answered inside of the application. please take the time to search through that application. Listen to everything that I am sharing with you and giving you all the tools. These are the exact same tools that have helped me and have helped thousands of other women that I've helped in the past. So take the time, really search through the application, go through the ground rules, go through the weekly training schedule, go through all the content that I'm giving you. Take the time to do it. And if the question that you are seeking is not answered inside of the content, then you can go to our frequently asked questions resource page. On that page is a bunch of questions that I've gotten over the time of having Warrior Babe, and I've built one resource stop shop for you to go and find your questions to get them answered super fast. If they're not answered there, they're not answered inside of the application, and that's where you can head to the Facebook group, and you can ask your fellow Warrior Babes or tag me, tag Kate, and we'll specifically help you with any questions that you have. Now, before we dive, did anybody update the Facebook group? Before we dive into this call, the only updates that I have for you guys moving forward. Nice. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I love it. You guys rock for letting all the babes know that we're getting started. Cool. Okay, so the updates with the app, the only thing that's new right now is the meal plan. Moving forward, the Revolution Blast-Off emails will all be different, so we will send you a link inside of the Facebook group to enter in your email and get all of the new Blast-Off email sequences, okay? All right. Are you guys ready to dive into this topic? I'm so excited. All right, so today's topic is how to stay true to your goals without being easily influenced by your outside environment and by other people that may not fully understand the desires and the wants and the goals that you have in mind for yourself. Okay, so I can't stress how important what I'm going to talk to you about today is. So if you guys just try and tune in, if you're out shopping, if you're out at the soccer game, if you're with your kiddos, just try and tune in what I'm going to say to you today, okay? So desire is the starting point of all of your achievement to the goals that you want. And today, how we're going to break it down is into goals, into decisions, and into committed decisions. So right now, I want you to ask yourself, what is it that you truly want? What goals do you want to achieve for yourself? What do you want your body to look like? And I like to break it down into 3 types of goals. So there is the A-type goal, where this is where you know how to do it, okay? And there's the B-type goal, what you think you can do, and I'm going to dive in deeper. And then there's a C-type goal, what you want and maybe have no idea how to do. So before I do dive into each one of these things, what are goals? Do you guys know what goals are? So goals are there to make us grow, to introduce us to that next best version of ourselves. And we want to be, the goals help us be able to shock ourselves with what we can do and what we can accomplish. So the A-type goal is you know how to do this. You guys know how to go out and run. You know how to exercise. You know how to do HIIT workouts, right? You know how to do it. So these kind of goals may not be super inspiring to you, which you're not going to take action with them. And then there's the B-type goals, what you think you can do, right? You get so excited, you're joining Warrior Babe, you think you can finally achieve the goals that you want, but then outside forces get in your way, and there's people being like, well, why are you doing these? Why do you want muscle? Why are you bringing your meals everywhere? And why aren't you coming out with us anymore, right? So the outside environment, and then they, because of this influences on you, you just merely think, you just keep thinking that you can do it. And your goal isn't strong enough to push you through the outside noise that you're hearing and to have you continue on to your journey. So it's not strong enough for you to continue on. And then there's a C-type goal. So a C-type goal is what you truly want, what you desire, what in the deepest of your heart that you truly want to achieve for yourself. And maybe you have no idea how you're going to do it, but it's so strong that you're going to tune out everybody that's around you. You're going to continue on to get to the goal that you want. So I'm not going to dive super deep into this side of things because the 2 other things I want to dive into are super important. Turn your thinking brain on right now. Really paint that picture in your mind of what you want your body to look like. Use your imagination, right? Think of the body, get into fine detail of what it looks like when you've already achieved that goal, right? I've talked about this before. The person that you want to become, your higher self. What do you really want? What does that look like for you? Paint that. Get that really clear right now in your mind. Okay, so then there's decisions that you make every day. And those decisions are what separate you from where you are right now with your current results and the person you want to become with the goals that you just thought about, with the picture that you're imagining in your mind. Now, majority of people who fail to ever reach their goals are easily influenced by the opinions of others. They permit their family members, their friends, their coworkers, even the news or social media to do the thinking for them, right? So close friends, relatives, while not meaning to do this, they often get in your way. They handicap us through opinions and sometimes ridicule. They think they're trying to be funny, right? They're like, why do you want muscles? Why do you want to work out every day? Why are you eating the way you're eating? And they think they're being funny about it. But many people carry these complexes with them. They carry these opinions with them through life because of some well-meaning but probably ignorant person that's destroyed their confidence that they can do it through opinions and ridicule, of making fun of them or saying that they can't do this, right? So in my own experience, the beginning of my journey, I had this girl who was supposed to be my best friend, and she was like, Nikki, I'm starting to get worried about you. You're not coming out with us anymore. You're not coming out Friday and Saturday night to have a couple drinks with us. Why? Why aren't you doing this? And she was like, isn't it ridiculous that you're eating the way you're eating? I'm starting to get worried about you. You're starting to look sick. I'm like, what? So this is a perfect example that that person's confidence was destroyed through people's opinions of getting the body that they want, or people following, certain programs and stuff like that. So this is a never-ending cycle, and that's what I want to help you destroy today, so you don't get caught up in shit like this. Let me tell you right now, opinions are the cheapest commodities on earth. Everyone has a flock of fucking opinions ready to be wished upon anyone who will accept them. So you see it every day in the health and fitness industry online. Everyone has their own opinions about this or that, or, in order to reach this kind of goal, you have to do this. You have to do keto. You have to do intermittent fasting, right? If you are influenced by opinions when you come to making a decision for yourself and your goals, you will not succeed in any achievement, much less in that of attaining your own desire that you just imagined in your mind, the body that you want, or at any health and fitness goal. Guys, listen to me. Nobody sees your imagination. Nobody sees that goal that you're imagining in your mind. Only you do. Only you can paint that picture and see it in your mind. So if you try and explain that to somebody else, and that somebody else doesn't see that same vision as you, they're going to give you opinions and shit and ridicule and make fun of you and bring you back down into that B-type goal where you just constantly think that you can do it. But if you're the only one that can hold it, and you're the only one that can make it sense to you. This is so important. So you have to make your own decisions that are in alignment with your wants, right? So, for example, you guys know by being inside of Warrior Babe, keto is not going to get you to building more muscle or having that toned body that you want, because you have to eat carbs. Right? So that decision of eating more carbs is in alignment to the goals that you have in mind for yourself. Does that make sense? Again, nobody sees your goals. Only you do. And they only make sense to you. So you have to make your own decisions that are in alignment with your goals. Now, this is another thing where people can kind of get in their own way. People get in their own way with decisions they need to make that will get them to their goals. And it's not just these outside influencers. So I want you guys to picture. I know I'm telling you guys to do a lot of picturing right now, but imagination is so important. So picture two parallel lines right now, one on top of the other. And your current results are on the lower level. It is the person that you are now. Those thoughts you think are the results that you get. So whatever where you are right now, and the thoughts you've been thinking are the results that you've been getting. right? And the results probably aren't where you want to be. So in order to do that, you have to change your thinking process. So in order to do that, what you want, what you desire to achieve with your body is on a higher level. It's a person that you want to become, and I've been talking about this nonstop. It's the person that you want to become. That's on that higher line. Now, you don't want where you are right now, right? You want to. That's why you're here. You want to change, but you have to change. Like I said, the thought processes that are getting you the results now. They have to jump up, and what you want and the goal you desire has to be on the same frequency. So this is what happens to people. Many say that, and this comes into the decision-making process, many say that I'm going to do that goal, right? Many people say, I'm going to do that goal. Whatever you're imagining, I'm going to do that as soon as the time is right, like next week. Or I'll start focusing on that goal. I'll start focusing on that after my kids are back in school. Or I'll start that goal. I'll start that when I have more money to focus on me. Now, this is where they think that they've made a decision, but they didn't. They say, I'm going to do this when this changes. Basically saying that they're going to do it at a later time. And then what you notice, if you guys have caught yourself in this kind of thought process, is that then your decision decides to fade and it dies. And then soon, so does your goal. Only then until it's like, oh God, I gotta get my body in check. I want this. And then you try and make the decision, but you're not jumping on to that higher level. You're not thinking. You're just thinking merely about the results that you're getting now. You're stuck in the present results, right? You're not thinking from the person that you want to become. And I always say that you have to think about how that person would act. You have to think about how that person would go about their day. So your mind and your thoughts must be focused on the same wavelengths as your wants. So the two parallel lines, your thoughts right now and your results are on the lower one, but you want to change. So your mind and your thoughts, your imagination, you must be focused on the same wavelengths as that higher line, that higher self, as your wants, as what you just thought about, what you desire. They must be focused on the higher you. Your mind and thoughts must be focused on the higher you. Now, if you'll make a committed decision, this is different than the decision we just talked about. You're not allowing opinions of others and, saying I'll do this when this happens or, I'll change it when this happens. If you'll make a committed decision, and inside of Warrior Babe, I will have you making these committed decisions. And there will be times where you may not like it. You'll get mad at me because I'm pushing you to where you don't want to go. That's another perfect example is that your comfort zone is where you are right now. Where you want to be is outside of your comfort zone. When you make a committed decision, you will begin to think and act like the person that you want to become. Now, in order to make that committed decision, you are the only one who sees your goals. You're the only one who it only makes sense to you in your mind. So you have to make your own decisions that are in alignment with your wants. And then when you commit to that decision, when you commit to being the person that you want to be, that is where you begin to think and act like the person that you want to become. Guys, wanting something so fucking bad, desiring something so bad, want is the only prerequisite to making a decision. It's as easy as that. You guys can think about it in other forms of your life, like wanting a house or wanting a car. This goes into the same alignment of wanting the body that you want. But you have to change your thought process and the results that you're currently getting in your thought process to jump up to that higher you. I can't express how fucking important this topic is. You guys, this is what made me excel in a 30-week process for the goals I wanted to achieve. And I did it so fucking fast because I didn't allow my friend or my parents, my stepmom, she literally downgraded the feminine muscle body. And tried to make me feel like shit. But because I had this thought in my head of how beautiful the body is with having tone and having muscle and how sexy it is, because I had that in my mind and I knew what she was saying was just her own opinion of it. It was her own ridicule about it. Maybe somebody, and she's overweight, you know what I mean? Like, because I had that in my head, I was able to just keep seeing what I wanted to achieve for myself. I was jumping up to that higher level perspective. So you have, and I didn't let anybody get in my bubble about this. I didn't let anybody come into my area and try and paint their opinion in my world. I knew what I wanted. I was the only one that could see my goals. And I didn't, I didn't say I'm going to start this next week. Man, I cut everything cold turkey, sugar, gum, alcohol, eating nothing to eating twice the amount of food. I made a committed decision that no matter what, I was going to do what I wanted to achieve. And when you make that committed decision, you start thinking from the person that you want to become. If you know what you want, you will attain your desired goals. But you have to make that committed decision to do it. When you make that committed decision, you start thinking about everything that you need to do in order to achieve that kind of goal. Getting up in the morning, going to work out, packing your meals. It doesn't become a chore, it becomes a desire, it becomes a want, because you know that that's going to get you to the body that you want. And fast. This mindset stuff is so important. I can't stress that enough. So you guys want to think about your goals. Think about what scares the shit out of you and embrace it. Because even though you have no idea how to do it or what you're going to do, I mean, you're on your way because you have the tools inside of Warrior Babe. But think about what you want and implement that everything that is being given to you. That's how you got brought into Warrior Babe. You had a thought process that you wanted this body. Now you're inside of it. All you have to do is make that committed decision for yourself that you are going to continue on to your goals until you achieve it, and eliminate anything. If you have a thought or a person that has an opinion about it, cast it away. If it's negative, cast it away, and just focus back on the results that you want. Again, I'm going to say it over and over again. The last thing I'm going to say before we tune out today. No one sees your goals. Only you do. And only they make sense to you. So you have to make your own decisions that are in alignment with your wants. If somebody wants to go out and get wasted on Saturday night, is that what you want? Or is that your old you trying to hold you back to getting to the goals that you want to achieve? If you want to cave in and have a piece of cake, is that what you want? Or is that your old you winning out over your high you, your high level you? So get your goals in alignment. Get one that's scary as shit. Make the decision to do it, but make the committed decision to do it. Commit yourself to it until you achieve it. And I'm telling you, that is a fast pace to the results that you want to get to. I promise you on that. So that concludes today's rally call. I hope that you guys loved it. I hope that it really resonated with you and it got you to think from a different perspective and no longer from where you currently are. We're not thinking about who we are right now. We're thinking about who we are becoming. And you're really jumping from those two lines. You're jumping from the lower line to the higher line. Guys, let me know if you guys enjoyed today's topic. Let me know inside the Facebook group, because then once I know all this kind of stuff, I can cater more towards the topics that you guys want me to talk about. And this one is so important. So let me know how you guys liked it inside the Facebook group. Give me a comment and keep killing it. Keep showing that what matters the most is that you show up every single day for yourself. And I know you guys are. I see it inside the Facebook group. You guys are killing it. Kate and I are so fucking proud of you guys. So keep it up. Keep showing up for yourself. And I'm telling you, if you implement what I just talked about, you're going to notice a huge shift in your energy and your thought process and your excitement and your desire and your wants. So put it to use. And I will see you guys inside the Facebook group. Bye, everyone. Love you guys. Keep up the good work. Bye.